If you like the video, please subscribe and click the bell button to get the notifications. Consumer behavior defined. Consumer behavior can be said as the behavior that consumers display in searching for, purchasing, using, evaluating, and disposing of products and services that they expect will satisfy their needs. Other definition of consumer behavior. Consumer behavior is all psychological, social, and physical behavior of potential customers as they become aware of, evaluate, purchase, consume, and tell others about products and services. Factors affecting consumer behavior. Factors affecting consumer behavior are classified in four categories. 1. Cultural, 2. Social, 3. Personal, and 4. Psychological. 1. Cultural. Cultural category is further classified in three categories. 1. Culture, 2. Subculture, and 3. Social class. Culture is the fundamental determinant of a person's wants and behavior. While each culture consists of smaller subcultures that provide more specific identification and socialization for their members. Virtually all human societies exhibit some social stratification, more often in the form of social class. They are relatively homogeneous and enduring divisions in a society hierarchically ordered and with members who share similar values, interests, and behavior. Second category is social category. Social category is further classified in three factors. 1. Reference group, 2. Family, and 3. Roles and status. A person's reference groups are all the groups that have a direct, that is face-to-face, or indirect influence on their attitudes or behavior. Groups having a direct influence are called membership groups. Some of these are primary groups with whom the person interacts fairly continuously and informally, while people also belong to secondary groups such as religious, professional, and trade union groups, which tend to be more formal and requires less continuous interactions. Other groups may also be aspirational groups and dissociative groups. Family is a primary reference group, which is one of the most important group in the market. A role consists of the activities a person is expected to perform. Each role in turn connotes a status. Third category is known as personal factors, which is further classified in four factors or categories. 1. Age and life cycle stage. 2. Occupation and economic circumstances. 3. Personality and self-concept. And 4. Lifestyle and values. Our taste in food, clothes, furniture, and recreation is often related to our age. In addition to that, psychological life cycle stage may matter. So that is what is our life cycle stage, which is usually a mental condition of a person through which each age group is passing. Occupation and economic circumstances. Occupation also influence consumption patterns. Marketers try to identify the occupational groups too, and economic circumstances even forces or limits any person to purchase or not to purchase several products. Personality. Each person has a personality characteristics that influence his or her buying behavior. Personality is a set of distinguishing human psychological traits that lead to relatively consistent and enduring responses to environmental stimuli. That's what is a personality. Well, lifestyle and value. A lifestyle is a person's pattern of living in the world as expressed in activities, interests, and opinions. Fourth category is subcategorized or classified in again four parts. Number one, motivation. Number two, attitudes. Number three, perception. And number four, learning. A need becomes a motive when it is aroused to a sufficient level of intensity to drive us to act. Motivation has both the direction, positive as well as negative. Perception is the process by which we select, organize, and interpret information inputs to create a meaningful picture of the world. Attitudes are positive or negative predispositions towards a product or a person. Learning includes changes in our behavior arising from experiences. So that's what is about factors affecting consumer behavior. Please share and subscribe. Thanks.